Again, good afternoon and welcome everyone. Folks will be joining us as we move along through this next hour. Let me give you guys can you hear me okay? Thumbs up? Yes.
That's fine.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you. Okay. Did you know that Los Angeles County is home to more than 82,000 Black-owned businesses? Yet only about 4% of Black-owned businesses nationwide ever grow beyond the startup stage due to barriers such as access to capital, having no networks, and limited growth opportunities. That's exactly why the Business Evolution Program exists. It's here to help businesses move from surviving to scaling. Good afternoon. My name is Angela Gibson Shaw, and I serve as the president of the Greater Los Angeles African American Chamber of Commerce, better known as GLAAACC, and you'll hear me reference GLAAACC, Greater Los Angeles African American Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to the GLAAACC informational session to learn more about the Business Evolution Program, and it's better known as BEP. And BEP is a cohort program created to develop the capabilities of Black entrepreneurs to help them better position their businesses for success. So let's remember GLAAACC and BEP. I'll be using those throughout this next hour. So why don't we begin with a little virtual networking? If you could, please put your name in the chat box. And this is also where you're going to put your questions that we'll answer at the end of the presentation. See, folks are joining us. Come right in, come right in. We appreciate your interest and hope that after our meeting today, you'll decide to join this amazing Black business entrepreneur cohort. We want to be a part of your village and hope that you'll join us and be a part of ours. Let's begin by taking a look at our agenda for today. We're going to begin with some really brief introductions of each other. Again, if you could make sure that you have your name on your screen so that I can more easily call upon you. And you're going to give us your 20-second introduction by telling us your name, title, company name, and one word that describes your product. And I'll pull those questions up on the screen later on when we get to that portion of the program. And so 20 seconds, that's all the time you'll have. So we'll ask that you not today, share how your company was created or how or why you got the idea. We'll explore that later. Next, we'll share some background on GLAAACC and BEP, and we'll hear from one of our BEP sponsors with an exciting offer. Then we'll talk about the curriculum and the eligibility and benefits, and we'll hear from a past alum of BEP. Then we'll take a few minutes and answer questions and tell you about next steps. And that's how we'll roll through our next hour today. So, okay, here we go. Let's do some introductions. If you could pull that up, Naomi, on the screen, you're going to have 20 seconds. And so when I say your time is up, I would appreciate you, saying it being done. So remember, people don't buy your history, they buy your value, and they hope that you value their time. So again, tell me, you know what? Let me start. I'm Angela Gibson Shaw. I'm the president of the Greater Los Angeles African American Chamber of Commerce, and our product is the growth and development of Black-owned businesses in the Greater Los Angeles area. At this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call on members of our GLAAACC staff and have them introduce themselves. First, I will ask Naomi.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Naomi Scott, and I'm the Director of Operations here with the GLAAACC office. And I'm also the lead for the Business Evolution Program, better known as BEP. And I look forward for the opportunity to work with each of you.
Great. Thank you. Jessica?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jessica O. Davis, and I am Director of the GLAAACC Education Fund and Foundation, Special Events, and Social Media. And our product is working with scholars in high schools going off to college, helping mentor them, give them a stipend, and help them throughout their time, as well as special events that you guys can all attend. And then our social media. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Now, Courtney.
Hi, everyone. My name is Courtney Walls. I'm the administrative lead here at GLAAACC, and I'm also the point person for our Ready, Set, Compete program, which will help businesses get procurement related to the Olympics. So it's nice to meet all of you.
Great, thank you. Okay, now I'm kind of going to go around the room here and I see Mr. Brockfield. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Joseph Brumfield, and I'm the owner of Barner's Barber College. We are one of the, if not the oldest Black barber schools in Los Angeles. We have two locations, one in South Central Los Angeles, one in Pasadena, and we prepare students for lucrative careers in barbering, a very entrepreneurial space.
Excellent, thank you. Ms. Thanera Bailey.
Sorry, I was muted. Hi, everyone. I'm Benera Bailey. I'm the CEO of the Sister Group. We are a consulting and leadership training firm that strengthens and helps organizations lead with purpose.
Great, thank you. Kavito Clark.
Greetings and salutations. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kevito Clark from Brooklyn, New York City, here in Los Angeles, and we run Love, Peace, and Spades. The business company is called Subject to Change, but we do business as Love, Peace, and Spades. Voted the best game night 2 years in a row in Los Angeles, California. Our primary mission is to provide access to third spaces by supporting local Black-owned businesses, as well as treat play as a wellness and education tool. This fall, we'll be teaching spades to high schoolers at Dorsey High School. And tonight, as of 2:07 p.m., we're getting ready to teach people spades, bid whist, Tonkin dominoes on 48th and Gramercy, across from Tev's Kitchen at a venue called Our House.
Thank you very much. 6-0 is my bid. No, I'm just kidding. Kiana Williams.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kiana Williams. I'm the founding principal of Civic Bridge Solutions, connecting people, policy, and place with the mission to provide a range of consultant services to local municipalities.
Very good. Thank you. Hey, guys, and please listen closely as we meet our, fellow folks that are on the call today, because you might want to be doing some business with some of them. And I know we're going to be connecting and networking. Thank you, Ms. Williams. Kelsey Kemp with KMP Transport.
Hi, how you doing? Yeah, my name is Kelsey Kemp with KMP Transport Service. It's a freight brokerage specializing in Super 10 dump trucks. Essentially, we act as the logistics bridge connecting construction projects, contractors, and suppliers who need heavy materials like dirt, gravel, and asphalt. So primarily brokering out dump trucks.
Great.
I want to thank you guys for having me here.
Excellent. Thank you. Ms. Bonner.
Hi there. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Marlene Bonner, President of Snap Marketing. We help our client partners bring their brands to life through custom promotional items, branded apparel, awards, and creative marketing solutions. We partner with corporations, government agencies, and pretty much anyone who needs branded merchandise. We love the opportunity to become an extension of your branding and procurement team. So please keep us in mind.
Very good. Thank you. Paul Morris. Paul, I see Paul Morris on the screen.
My apologies. I'm sorry, I was having a little trouble there. Yes, my name's Paul Morris. I'm the founder and CEO of PDM Productions. We're a Los Angeles-based MBE certified creative production company. We specialize in film and television production, music production, branded content, and live event experiences. Our mission is to create culturally relevant stories and experiences while building strategic partnerships with organizations, brands, and the community. We're always looking to connect with collaborators, corporate partners, and organizations seeking creative production services. And thank you. And I look forward to connecting with everyone today.
Great. What about R. Walker?
Yes, my name is Rhodesia. I'm the founder of a company called The Growth Table. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, but I'm located here in Los Angeles. And what I do is I help businesses use data to make smart, profitable decisions, scale with confidence, and to deliver quicker on their investments. And my title is a data consultant slash business advisor.
Very good. Thank you. Deanna Gossett.
Sorry, I was trying to find my volume. My name is Gianna Gossett. I run and own a travel business with my husband, and we're looking forward to learning more.
Great. Amanda Garrison.
Hello, my name is Amanda Garrison. I'm the founder and marketing strategist for AKG Marketing, where I help entrepreneurs, startups, small businesses create a proper marketing foundation so they can grow and scale through workshops, strategy sessions, and marketing audits. So if you're curious to know how you're doing, I have a free audit on my website.
No, very good. I hope you put that link in the chat box. Thank
I
you.
will.
All righty. Jeff McCoy. Oh, you're on mute. Mr. McCoy, you're on mute. Don't you talking?
Sorry about that. Hello,
No
everyone.
problem.
I'm Jeff McCoy. I am the Director of Marketing for a workers' compensation defense law firm titled Winderoff Law Group, and I am happy to be a part of this organization meeting today and look forward to learning more about you and possibly becoming a member.
Thank you. Certainly hope so. Denise Buchanan.
Okay, wonderful. So happy to be here. Good to see everyone. I am Denise Buchanan, president of Sacred Garden Designs. We are a landscape design build company, and we are pivoting into the educational space. 90% of our client base was destroyed during the Altadena fires, so we're looking to expand online and putting together therapy through nature program, so using nature as a force for healing and stress relief. So looking forward to how I can develop that out as a fantastic, profoundly influential and purposeful digital platform.
Great. Good to see you again. Thank you.
Good to see you too.
Mr. Nelms.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. CEO of Legacy Bridge Community Development Corporation, which is an integrated ecosystem of impact, where we are addressing systemic inequities through our 4 pillars: education, economic development, civic engagement, and holistic community empowerment, particularly in the South Los Angeles area of Los Angeles. So glad to be here with you all. Looking forward to continuing this journey with you all as well.
Great. Thank you. Renea's iPad. Renea. Okay. The title says Renea's iPad. And so I see you, but I can't hear you. You come off mute. I think you're the last person to be introduced. You haven't introduced yourself. Yeah, you want to come off mute and introduce yourself?
Are you talking to me, Renee?
I'm sorry. You know, I can't. Yeah, I see RENEA. So I said.
Oh, sorry. I'm in a restaurant, so I apologize. I'm on vacation, but I wanted to make sure I'm on this. So there's a lot of noise. That's why you see me kind of leaning. I don't want to have it too loud.
Okay.
So thank you. Bear with me. My name is Renee Farrell. I own Clemp Consulting LLC. We are located in Inglewood, and what we do is we provide services to government agencies or organizations who need to reach their audience for their programs. So prime example, we do a lot of stuff with LA County, and they're looking to reach, folks that are eligible for rent relief or utility services or whatever the program is. They will hire us, and we actually go out into the communities and make sure they're aware about the programs, and we assist them with applying for the programs. So that's what we do. Thank you so much.
Great. Tell me your name again.
Renee Farrell.
Farrell? Okay, Renee Farrell. Okay. Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much for joining us on your vacation.
No worries.
You are somewhere fun. Right. So Congratulations, guys. Nice to meet all of you. Was there anyone that I didn't have an opportunity to meet? Looking up and down here. If so, please come off of mute and introduce yourself. But I think we got everybody. Okay, great. All righty. So nice to meet all of you and thank you for introducing yourself. All right, let's move on and let me tell you a little bit about GLAAACC and BEP. And so GLAAACC, again, the Greater Los Angeles African American Chamber of Commerce, is a business association dedicated to the growth and development of Black-owned businesses in the Greater Los Angeles area. Our goal is to educate, equip, engage, and empower our members. We want to create generational wealth by creating jobs. We want to create a Black business community that is vibrant and thriving. We want your business to grow, scale, and thrive, and we are that village here for you. This is a safe space to be a Black entrepreneur. We also manage another nonprofit, the GLAAACC Ed Fund, and you may have heard Ms. Jessica introduce herself. She's our director. And the GLAAACC Ed Fund is a separate nonprofit that raises much needed scholarship funds for inner city high school students. And just last month, we were able to celebrate 12 young folks graduating from 5 inner city high schools in the Los Angeles area. And they're on their way to colleges around the country with some of our scholarships. Let me tell you a little bit about the Business Evolution Program. So this program equips entrepreneurs with the knowledge, tools, resources, and strategic relationships needed to strengthen businesses, increase competitiveness, and help you pursue new opportunities. Through education, mentorship, and collaboration, BEP helps business owners evolve into stronger leaders and help them build companies that create jobs, generate wealth, and contribute back to thriving communities. BEP is sponsored by Fortune 500 corporations. Many of them serve on our board of directors. And this upcoming cohort that begins in September is being sponsored by Wells Fargo, SoCal Gas, SoCal Edison, US Bank, Citizens Bank, and they're going to make sure that it's possible for you to attend at no cost with a value of about $10,000 to $15,000 worth of business education. Our next speaker is one of those sponsors, and she's also a GLAAACC board member. And so it's my pleasure to introduce Delphine Pruitt, again, GLAAACC board member, vice president, business access advisor at US Bank. And she's going to tell you a little bit about the program and a wonderful offer that she has for you. Hi, Delphine, welcome.
Thank you, Angela. Happy to be here. And I am so excited. There's a couple of folks on here that I actually know that are participating. For those who don't know, in my role as business access advisor, I am here to help businesses be able to grow and sustain their business. We do that by connecting them with the right resources, relationships, as well as providing access to capital. And one way we do that is by supporting programs of this nature from the BEP program. And at US Bank, we're a proud sponsor, and have been a proud sponsor for years of this program, because we believe when small businesses grow, our communities grow, and they contribute tremendously to our economic growth here across the country. Programs like BEP provide more than education. They create those connections, building confidence, and equipping entrepreneurs with the tools and relationship they need for long-term success. And I have experienced and watched this firsthand over the past 3-4 years now. And that investment that you make into yourself today by participating in this program will pay off way longer after the program ends. And so I would just say that we're a proud sponsor of this program. And just want to say that I have watched so many businesses grow and achieve their business goals by going to this program. And so as a sponsor, but also as someone who's on the board, and also someone who worked with small businesses, I've seen tremendous success. And you'll hear more from me later on through the curriculum when you get into the program, go through the program. We'll talk about some of the resources that U.S. Bank has to support you along your path, your pathway to growing and expanding your business. Thank you, Angela.
All righty. Thank you, Delphine, and thanks for taking the time to join us this afternoon. By the way, BEP was created in 2004 by one of GLAAACC's committees, and it started out and they just ventured one business at a time. And that went on for about 10 years. And then we decided, you know what, this program is so good, and they were creating such a camaraderie amongst those entrepreneurs, we decided to expand it. And last year we graduated 32 businesses from our program. I think the year before that was 30, 29, 28. So we're growing. And so you're really going to find once you join us that this is really a great network, family, tribe environment to be a Black business. There are many, many other cohort programs out there, but I've not seen one that is focused on being a Black business. Because, you know, many of us as Black business owners were traditionally systemically, intentionally left out of some of the processes of how to be successful. We didn't always have all of the resources that other businesses had to pass down to one another. And so we're going to here to make up that gap and fill in what you need. And thanks for joining us again. So now let's move into the curriculum. Let's talk about that. So from the classes that we offer, you're going to become more competitive. You're going to strengthen your business foundation. You're going to create or update your capability statement. We've got expert coaches that will be here for you to use, and you're also going to meet some business leadership, and you're going to expand your network. So here's a list of things that will be taught, some of the modules, your role as a leader in LA. You know, as you become a growing, thriving, scaling Black business owner in Los Angeles, there's a certain way that you're going to want to show up in the Los Angeles area. We're going to talk about that, being a role model, being a leader in the LA area. We're going to ask that you complete the program with a capability statement. Many of you may have it. You might want to take the opportunity in this class to update it. If you don't have one, don't worry. We've got a great coach that's got a real simple formula for you to create a capability statement. It's the new calling card.
Oh, no.
Folks don't necessarily pass out business plans anymore, but it's a quick way to give a one-pager that recaps who you are. We certainly will have many, many classes and speakers on access to capital. We're going to talk about technology and AI. And one of the most important subjects, the classes that we're going to teach first is back office support. A lot of small businesses really need more information and instruction and processes on a back office infrastructure. Because when you get that $1 million contract, you've got to have your records and payroll and insurance and all of that stuff in order in a way that you can access it very quickly. And so we're going to make sure that you've got that information. We're also going to be talking about current trending subjects, and we're going to be talking about marketing and branding. And we've got some really powerful expert people that are going to be pouring into you on many of these business basic fundamental subjects. Again, our job is to take you to the next level. We want to level up your business in a safe space. Also, some of the benefits are also listed. And as I mentioned, there will be coaches, a number of coaches that you'll have access to. And so the benefits of training, mentorship, networking, funding access, and accountability. And why join? Because it's going to grow your business faster. It's going to help you to avoid common startup mistakes. It will also build community and peer support. Because I know that being an entrepreneur is a lonely gig, right? Because it's 24/7. You know, you got to get up every day and hustle to keep the lights on and, you know, everything that you got going on. And so we're going to create a nice peer supported network for you. Also gaining exposure and visibility. We're going to create some special opportunities for you to meet with the matchmaking and some buyers and procurement teams and special opportunities that we have just for GLAAACC because of the great name that we have. Many corporations are saying, I want to meet some of your top businesses. I want to do some business with y'all. And we'll come to you and ask you and invite you to join us at some of these opportunities. And you're going to get investor or grant ready. As one of our coaches says, when you come to BEP, you're going to get business ready, bank ready, and contract ready. So I think those are some great reasons to join. I want to talk about the exposure and the visibility. I think the next slide is a showcase on one of the articles. There we go. That was highlighted in several newspapers in the Los Angeles area. And so GLAAACC assists businesses to thrive in turbulent times. And this little picture here with all of the small photos, that was a shot that we took at our first class. And then we profiled some of our people that are in the class. And so at every opportunity we get, we'll take an opportunity to, introduce you to folks. Lisa Brown runs an IT company. She's the owner of Platinum Technology Group. And then we have Victoria Slaughter, and she is the CEO of the Toss Up, and it offers healthy, delicious food options. And so those are just two of the folks that were in the last class that graduated. But as I said, you can see in that bigger picture, all of the other folks, the great class that we had. And we're always looking for people to interview and showcase and share. And so I think that's just another benefit is the visibility opportunities that will be afforded to you. In addition, there'll be lots of resources and special opportunities. As you know, we are coming off of the World Cup, the FIFA World Cup. We're getting ready for the 2027 Super Bowl that's going to be here in the Los Angeles area, and GLAAACC sits as an advisory member to the NFL Procurement Council. We're also, and of course, we're really, really embedded with the 2028 Olympics. We have a special initiative called Ready, Set, Compete. Courtney introduced herself, and she runs that program. And that's for businesses that are specifically interested in doing business at a global scale in the sports and entertainment area. And so that's another offering that we will make available to you and get you going and having you meet and join us at some of the upcoming procurement opportunities and classes that are currently taking place for the 2028 Olympics. We also curate a number of classes of how to do business with Cedars-Sinai. We've had LAX, how to do business with the California Water Association, how to do business with LACCD, LA Community College District. You know, they put a bond, you know how you vote on these bonds and these measures? They've got like billions of dollars. They are rehabbing many of their local community college campuses, and they are looking for businesses to help them do that. So those of you that are in this KMP transport, there's lots of opportunities in the construction arena. Also, opportunities are coming up, well, maybe not soon, but certainly in the future for the renovation of the Los Angeles Convention Center. As you know, currently they're doing some really heavy major work, but later on they will be getting into those opportunities that possibly many of you here can be a part of. We also had a initiative that we had Rebuilding Los Angeles, and we supported many of our businesses that were impacted by the Eaton wildfire. And we gave out grants and distributed resources. We give you lots and lots of access and opportunities to grants from Hello Alice. We have a partnership with the U.S. Black Chamber, Verizon, Google, Meta. Are they the same people? Lots of other folks. So you'll be getting weekly information from us. Again, information from city, county, and state funds that are available, LAUSD. A lot of new industry opportunities, the green energy, sustainability, technology, e-commerce, content creation, nonprofit development, and then, of course, the infrastructure projects. Our chairman, Mr. Gene Hale, is the CEO of his own construction firm called GNC Equipment Corporation, and they specialize in the sale and lease of heavy equipment, construction and construction-related equipment. And so you'll meet him later on in one of your classes. And so he certainly has his thumb on the pulse of different infrastructure projects that are coming up, new construction, construction-related opportunities, repair and replacing, all of the utilities. They're getting ready for the 2028 Olympics. So they're upgrading and updating all of their aging infrastructure and replacing many of it. So those of you that are in that space also have an opportunity. So again, it's lots and lots of visibility and opportunities. We want to make sure that you're ready. So many small businesses, we give you these opportunities, but you got to be ready. These folks are waiting for you, but you got to be ready. Okay, now we're going to segue over and look at the dates of all these classes. There we go. Now, this is the course schedule. Of course, we'll send a copy of this deck to you after this is over. But as you see, class one is Thursday, September 10th. And over to the left, maybe you're right, it's 10:30 to 12 is the times of each of these classes. And so the first one is on a Thursday. It's live here at the GLAAACC office. We are located in Gold Leaf Circle, where 24-hour fitness is, Slauson and La Cienega. And so we'll be inviting each of you to join us. But you've joined the class now. You will have committed yourself when you join us at September 10th. This is just the informational session, but again, we kick off on September 10th. You'll be able to meet some of the board members, get lots of information about upcoming classes. There'll be subjects correlated with these dates when we meet on September 10th. And then as you see, there's kind of the Wednesday, October 14th, a Wednesday, and then we do some stuff during the holidays. Hope you'll join us for the summer mixer we have coming up. We've got a holiday mixer. We've got some more. GLAAACC in the AM is the name of our technical assistance workshops, and we've got some of those coming up. One of them is coming up with the California Water Association. Did you know this is an association of the top, I think it's 7 water associations in the state, and they have come together and they've got billions of dollars scattered throughout the state on opportunities to do business with them, and representatives will be there, and we'll share that with you once we confirm those details. So we're December 9th, and then we move into 2027. And so it says January 13th here, we will be live again. And then February, March, April, and then we graduate, a red carpet graduation for you with all of our board members and Fortune 500s and sponsors in attendance. And that'll be on May 19th. And of course, the location to be determined. And so we're going to have a great time. It's not too much. What is this, 8 or 9 sessions? You've got to be able to commit to attending all of these sessions. But again, we will send you all of the details about this as you've made up your mind to join us. And so again, we look forward to you. All right, so now let's talk about the criteria to be a part of BEP. Okay, criteria number 1, you must be a current member at the start of the program. So I mentioned earlier that the program is valued at $15,000 with all of the coaches and resources and access opportunities and events that are offered to you, but you've got to be a member of the chamber, and membership starts at $150. And so between now and September 10th, as you've decided to join and be a part of this program, we'll ask that you become a member before the start of the program. One of the other criteria is you must have been in business for at least 2 years. Some people, we've had classes and cohorts with businesses that have been in business for 2 years, all the way to businesses that have been in business for 25 and 30 years. And we call those our legacy businesses. We understand everybody's looking for something out of that. What's the name of the business that is the Bowers and Sons Cleaners? And they're located in South Central Los Angeles. And their CEO inherited the business from her grandfather, given to her father, and then he passed away and it was given to her. So while she was happy to be a part and inherit the business, she wanted to sharpen her business skills, her business acumen. So she came and was a part of GLAAACC. And so, I know you'll meet her along the way too. She comes back and talks. Another legacy business that was with us was 27th Street Bakery. Jeanette Boland, she used to be an Olympian, as a matter of fact. She inherited her business, her bakery business. And you may know her product from the little sweet potato pies that are wrapped up in plastic that you see at 7-Eleven and Ralph's and different stores, and they're always sitting there on the counter. Well, that's her business. And again, she inherited the business and was more than welcome and happy to do that, but she wanted to sharpen her information about being in business and also expand her network. So everybody from 2 to 25 to 35 years is welcome in the GLAAACC class. Another criteria is an annual gross revenue must be $50,000 or more for the 2024 tax year. And you must be able to attend the 8-month academy sessions. That's just the most important thing. You've got to be able to attend the sessions. I think they allow you to miss one, I think, or 1 or 2, but we ask that you don't miss any of them. especially since most of them are virtual. We only ask you to meet live 3 times, I think that was, and then the rest of them are virtual. And you dial in, and we ask you to be on camera, be present. Um, so this, I think, is this is a very easy bar for you to meet as you are interested in joining our program. And so, because we want to be intentional about including you, not excluding you. Like I said, there are lots of cohort programs around Los Angeles, and a lot of them have a lot of criteria. But we want to make sure that you're able to join us and get what you need. We are here for you, and we want to include you, not exclude you. Next slide. Oh, wow, we're zooming right through. All right. All right. So oh, yeah, she's here. This is where I want to introduce you to one of our BEP alum. And I'd like for her to take a few minutes and share her experience with us. And it's Dr. Reddick. Huh? How are you?
Great afternoon. I'm wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Welcome back. Almost it
I
feels
know,
like.
right?
Yeah, so if you could tell us about your BP experience, tell the folks that are here today.
Well, thank you guys for giving me this opportunity to come back and share. This program has been very fruitful to my business. And so, just a small introduction. My name is Dr. Shawnee Reddick. I am a board certified doctor of natural medicine, CEO and founder of Holistic Growth Lab, a woman owned wellness enterprise located in Los Angeles. So, GLAAACC has afforded me the ability to be able to pitch myself like I just did to you all. So, it helps us to become organized in our business. And it also gave me visibility that I did not have on this scale and level. And what I mean by that is I have more confidence when I walk in certain rooms and other people are able to recognize who I am, or I'm able to pitch myself with a high self-esteem in regard to knowing that now I have a company and not just a hobby or a small business. So I really look at myself as a 500 Fortune, company that's going to be making $1 million, because that's the goal that I set after having all of these tools implemented inside of the BEP cohort that had come to me. When it came down to the coaches, oh my God, the coaches were phenomenal on here. So I encourage you guys to make sure that you set aside time to meet with those coaches, because it is very significant and pertinent that you do so, because there's actual other nuggets that are being deposited inside of us from those companies and how they build their companies from, the ground up like we are, or expanding on it. So one of the other things that I want to put out there that was so beneficial to being a part of GLAAACC, just last week, I got a call from a chiropractor saying that he wanted to partner with me in my company. And I always like to ask people, where did they find me or hear about me? And he literally said, "Oh, you popped up on GLAAACC on Google." And I was like, "I did?" I mean, it was something that I didn't know about, but I was so proud to know that I belong to a chamber that actually puts forth visibility for me to be seen by other companies. So just keep in mind about that, you guys, that when you're in here, it's really, they're going to give you the knowledge, and the knowledge is good. But you got to bite off what you can and eat what you can. You got to be present. And I think you need to have a clear mind. So I made sure that when I showed up to the courses, which is once a month, okay? And I wish it was more than that. But you need to come with a pen and pad, because there's going to be, I noticed that with me there was so many different segues that was happening in my thought process whenever they were teaching us something. It was like another door open and another door open. So I was making sure that I took notes, so make sure you take notes, have a notepad handy, have some water, have everything that you need so you can be organized, so you don't have to get up and be distracted. And so one of the last things that I wanted to say is that I have been able to scale my business by building contracts in, whether it's been local or in government. So because of GLAAACC, which is so good, GLAAACC is well known out here, okay? I have been able to get in another program, which was BizFest, Advocacy Academy that taught me how to advocate in regards to what I'm doing for health and wellness in corporate wellness communities and schools. So this is not the end. This is the beginning of something greater, you guys, because well connected around here. So I thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to share. I hope and pray that you actually are vigilant. Make sure that you come ready to learn. Get your notes and everything together because there's power behind this program right here. It served me good. It served me really good. So I appreciate you for everything that you guys do. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to come back, circle back. And I just graduated. I graduated in May, and I'm still on that high right now, creating all that I could do right now in this from what I learned, especially through the capability statement.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Reddick. Yes, I think you nailed it with the benefits and the opportunities that just domino and keep supporting you in your entrepreneurial journey. We so appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking time from your busy
You're
day.
welcome.
And I
Have a
think
good
we have
one.
another, thanks. I think we have another BEP alum that's joined us. Is Amber here?
Yes, I am here. Hi, everyone. GLAAACC, thank you so much again for the opportunity and also for investing in small businesses such as myself. Sorry, I am in the middle of like transporting, so I'm in the car right now. But I just want to, again, mimic pretty much everything that Dr. Reddick said in regards to the program. I think the things that I would add to it is, well, actually, let me introduce myself first. My name is Amber. I'm the founder of Ambesis Organic. It's a premium organic, USDA certified, first Black women-owned pet brand that's based out of Los Angeles. And for me personally, because I'm in an industry where there's only less than 1% women and Black owned in the pet industry, to be in a room full of people that look like us, that are like-minded, was very invaluable, because a lot of times your family members won't get it, your close friends won't get it, but being in rooms such as this, it just really is that moral support that you need just to keep going, to just be in a room with people that just get it. And I think that was something that was very valuable. And then, as Dr. Reddick said, to the coaches, GLAAACC does not play when it comes to the top tier resources that they have available. So really being able to just tap into the minds of these experts, being fully present and prepared, is really going to propel your business forward, as it has mine. Again, too, I find that a lot of what we just don't know what we don't know. And so the fact that I felt like there was no gatekeeping in this space, and they were very willing to share resources. I didn't know about CDI, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but the community development institutions that are available for us locally. I had no idea prior to joining GLAAACC. And so from that, actually from GLAAACC, I was able to get in contact with a PACE program, a CDI program, and I pitched and I won first place. And so I won $5,000 recently, which was super valuable for my business. And so thank you, GLAAACC, for that opportunity of connecting those dots. And like Dr. Reddick said, it's really about the visibility. But again, you got to put in the work though. But those connections will come. And also I would say, since GLAAACC, I found, for me, you just learn a lot of gaps that you have in your business. So I have a lot of gaps, I'm sure, like most of us. But so being able to have that structure and know where to aim your blows, I think that has been so valuable for me, because we got a lot going on. We as founders, we have all these big ideas, but just to know, okay, where do I need to lock in when it comes to financially, like getting those cash flow gaps, operational gaps. They go through all of that, and they have experts that will guide you through. And so since then, I've been able to launch into all Erewhon locations, so a premium retailer that aligns with my brand. I just launched, so now I'm like coast to coast. I just launched into a premium retailer in New York, And it was because of the structure that I received from GLAAACC and being able to aim my blows in the right way has provided that guidance that I need to continue to grow and scale. So I encourage y'all to, this is like such a great opportunity, something that, I didn't want to take lightly, and I don't feel like neither of us should. It's an opportunity. And like she said, like, it's worth a lot of money. Like, people pay $10,000 to have or more for this information, and we're getting it for free. You just got to be a member. And I just feel like what we're going to get out of it is you can't put money to it. So that was my experience. It was very positive, and I'm just super grateful for this opportunity. And then just to connect again with people, you keep coming back. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. I got to circle back. So I feel like it's a true community, which we need.
Very good. Very well said. Thank you, Amber, and congratulations on your grant. I didn't
Thank
ask.
you.
Like I said, there are other cohort programs out there, but I think GLAAACC gives you the confidence to continue to pursue that. And I also see Dr. Denise Buchanan, which she was also a BEP alum of a different product. And like she mentioned in her introduction, she has now returned with a new journey, and she's going to be joining us again. So we even got repeat folks that are coming through. So we're so excited about that. Okay, thank you, ladies, for coming back and sharing your experiences with us about BEP. All
Thank
righty.
you.
Okay. So that was our BEP alum remarks, and we're doing great on time. All righty, final details. Okay, so the deadline for your application and to really affirm that you want to be a part of this BEP GLAAACC family is Thursday, July 31st. Here's our number here, 323-292-1297, with any additional questions. And then there's also the link to apply. Naomi Scott will be your contact for BEP. And that really concludes our formal presentation. And then we can now spend a few minutes if we've got any questions.
I do have one correction to this slide. It is Friday, July 31st. That is the deadline. Please excuse us. But if you can turn in your applications by Friday, last day of the month.
You got another day added. Look at that. Well, it depends on which date, what you looked at. If you looked at Thursday or Friday, but you got an extra day. Okay. Were there any questions in the chat? I think that I hope you can already see and feel the synergy and see how maybe there are folks here that you might be able to do business with. And I think there are about 20 people on the call, and there'll probably be about 30, maybe 35 or 30 people in the class. We kind of keep it, that's our max. We don't want to be overwhelmed and have too many people join and then not be able to serve everyone. Another class that we are looking to offer is how to do business with teaming agreements and joint ventures, especially for some of these contracts for these global events, in order to be able to execute on a large dollar contract, you may need to partner with someone that's in the same field as you. And I know that Southern California Edison teaches a great class on, you don't want to merge, your business with anyone, but maybe for a particular contract, you might want to get into a teaming agreement or a joint venture just for that particular project. Actually, one of our board members, Brianna Weaver, is with PCL Construction Firm, and they have joint ventured with Webcor, I think it is, to win the contract to renovate the Los Angeles Convention Center. And so, again, there's just lots and lots of information and opportunities that we will be sharing with you. Okay, yes, I wanted to know if y'all are strict with dealing with a new business created this year. You know what? Give us a call. Let's have a conversation. Yeah, if any of the eligibility requirements you've got a question about, please feel free to call us. You never know. Because we are here to help startup businesses get to the next level. And it just kind of depends on give us a call. We'll talk about it. I'm sure we can make arrangements for you. Are there any other questions? I'm looking through here the chat. I don't see anything. On the application, it asks for a NAICS code. Where can I find that? Let's see. I think you could almost type in NAICS codes. I think you can type that into Google and it will give you the site. I think that's a federal site where at the federal level, there's certain numbers and codes that identifies your business. Like if your next code is 50137, then we know you're a consultant. If it's 20192, we know that you're in transportation. And there's some universal codes or numbers that are assigned in the procurement contracting industry. And so we also will have folks come from LA County and from the city of Los Angeles to talk about their certification programs. Many of these entities get extra points for dealing with minority businesses, women-owned, veteran-owned. I think there may be a couple of others. And so, however, to get preferential treatment for contracting opportunities, well, at least to be in the bid for one, you have to be certified. And so we'll have a class on certification. I know that the utilities in California require that their minority, women, and veteran-owned businesses be certified so they can take advantages of different benefits for doing that. Okay, so call us and let's have a conversation about the criteria for that. Anything else, Naomi? Anything else you need to share before we conclude?
No, not at this time. We thank you for joining us today and look forward to receiving your applications and any questions that you may have.
All righty. And with that, we'll give you back about 5 minutes to you today. That's our gift to you today. And with that being said, we will stand in adjournment. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And I look forward to seeing all of you apply for BEP. Thank you and have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.